2020 was a tough year for everyone. Businesses, everything basically changed. One of the things that really kept me going in 2020 as we rolled into 2020 was my capability to make films, to like shoot films. Filmmaking is basically one of my passion, and when I started like using the camera to shoot films like a couple of years back, probably like 4 years back, 2019 was like a year that I was like, oh, I think I should take this thing further, like really push it, take it to the next level. But towards the end of 2019, so many personal issues just kind of held me back, rolled over to 2020, trying to really understand all the situation or trying to deal with the situation happening with me. But one thing that made me or kept me going was just my capability to really shoot films. The reason why I'm like having this video is to really talk about or just to share with everyone the journey I've gone or the journey I've been on so far. Anyways, starting with filmmaking, I realized there are so many things that, there's so many, if I should say, extra attributes that I'm supposed to know when it comes to filmmaking, or I realized that I had to know. One thing was, okay, I'm shooting a film, basically I have to know how to edit. I'm shooting a film, basically I find myself having to write out scripts, do like script writing. Yes, script writing, surprise, surprise. And also capability of having to deal with color grading or looking for the best angles, working with light. And that's like a tough one. Having to work with lights doesn't just, it's not, you think it's just as easy as that, but basically it's not. But anyway, so this has just been my journey so far, with filmmaking. And I'm so excited to share it with everyone, even like the projects that I'm working on and things that I will be doing, going forward from now on, or things I've already started doing anyways. So with filmmaking, as I said, I had to improve with my editing. So this is things that I started to do 2020. So I kind of went low, wasn't really doing much on social media, kept quiet, trying to, really learn the art, build my skill towards the end of 2020. And 2021 was like, okay, Pade, now it's time to like erupt, like, bust out there. And one of the things that I found myself doing was shooting short films. And with short films, I realized that I had to really develop the skill of having to write scripts, to do like script writing and build characters the way I would want it. So I started seeing myself doing a lot of storytelling, how I, putting like having storyboard and putting up, just drafting out how I want the characters to be, what I expect the characters to do. I started to work with, actors. And funny enough, it's not like doing professional that I've worked with professional actors, but just finding friends, family, people around, close people. Like, oh, can you do this? Come, let's try this. Let's try this project. Come and And I think that's more of the interesting part. The thing that is, you don't really need to, in as much, yes, you bring people in, or people don't, probably not as skillful in that sense, but they're ready to learn. And you find out that you find that you're not the only one, and you're eager to really improve on what are the capabilities that you have. So this has been my journey so far, and having to build up on my skill. And 2021, I'm so excited because I'm looking forward to really sharing the works that I have. While, apart from my, I had a professional, like I had like a 9 to 5 job. And yes, it's the job that I love, having to be in human resources as a human resources professional. But with filmmaking, I realized that I can really expand more on creativity when I'm like, holding my camera and shooting films. I'm looking at the creative side. Yes, as in, I even shocked myself, like a homie, me of all people. I realized that I am this creative, and I can actually build more on my creativity. I'm looking at things that I never imagined that I would be doing, and I'm actually doing, like even writing a script. I never imagined I'll be doing this, but I'm actually doing it, and I'm enjoying it. It's like finding new grounds. It's always been there, beneath the heart, and now I'm able to expand and bring it out and try new territories that I have never tried in my life before. And I'm enjoying this journey. And for me, I think I'm going to be working on a lot of projects. and I'm putting myself out there. I'm putting I'm putting my skills like in filmmaking. I'm putting it out there for for everyone to see how I'm putting things together, to see my errors and what I'm learning from the mistakes I make, to see how how you can make something for yourself. If it's something that you want to jump into, like probably filmmaking or whatever it is you find, or I don't know, whether scripting, whichever angle it is. For me, I see myself more of trying to be jack of all trade. Yes, there's you might argue about that there's you don't have to be a jack of all trade, but I realize that because I'm basically directing, I'm basically shooting, I'm basically holding the camera, I'm basically writing the script, basically talking to the actors. Oh, I want you to say this. I want you to push this way. And it might look amateur, but I've started to realize that the more I do, the more I learn. The more I edit, the more I become better. The more I look at working with the lights and color grading, I realize that, okay, I'm getting good at this, and I'm really, really, really getting good at it. So I'm putting myself out there to just take you on the journey of my own experiences, what I'm learning, how I'm developing, how I'm reaching out to people to really build up this skill and creativity, and open up my creativity to new horizons, if I should put it that way. So anyways, in case you don't know who I am, my name is Benapade Zwokumo. I'm a content creator. Saying that kind of sounds a bit, like cliche in that sense. But I know that I create content using my camera, shooting films, and I tell stories. And I'm looking forward to bringing you on this journey as I learn, develop, become better, and become probably the best in what I do on this field. So I'm interested in bringing new projects. There's so many things I'm passionate about, and there's so many things I'm going to be filming, and I can't wait to share with everyone. I hope my whatever journey would be of interest to you, for you to watch and enjoy. Otherwise, well, I can't do much about that. But anyways, this is where I stop, and I hope that the more videos I keep bringing out, you would enjoy it. All right, that's all from me. Peace.